Hello, my beautiful souls. Lisa from Soul Centered Kinesiology. I have clinic today, and I thought that I would jump on and offer you guys an energy healing, an activation, a sacred space holding so that you can transform and release some of the emotions that are coming up for you, ready for transmutation, ready for activation, ready to be released. We're all evolving, we're all shifting, we're all healing, we're all shedding, we're all letting go. We're on different paths. For me, some of you that are in my field, in my world, know that I'm having a massive heart awakening on a divine level. I'm just feeling really connected to God, seeing God in all things, in all people. I'm really in love with life. I've really stepped into my light and I'm choosing myself. I'm choosing me. And I'm choosing to be the light. I'm choosing to be my true self. And I'm choosing to risk it all. And when I say risk it all, I mean, you know, the fear of rejection, the fear of abandonment, the fear of being too much, the fear of not being enough, um, the boundaries of self-protection, like releasing all of that, the fear of getting hurt. So this session is, multifaceted. We're activating whatever needs to be activated for you first and foremost. So we're making it about you, not about what's coming up for me, not about what's coming up for the collective, but what's coming up for you. So you might be shedding some beliefs, some masks, some layers of conditioning, into inner conditioning, outer conditioning, from society and culture or from your own self. Um, you might be awakening to a deeper level of self-love, opening up your heart through self-acceptance, releasing shaky anxiety is what's coming up. Like what are your inner blocks that you're releasing? We might be releasing some resentment. We might be releasing some frustration, some burnout, overworking, imbalance in your masculine and your feminine. Are you like fully living? Are you fully having balance in your life? Or is there an area in your life that's imbalanced? Um, we're breaking any spells that need to be broken, any curses, any negativity, any judgment. We're stepping into a healthy and secure person when it comes to relationships without sort of like anxious or avoidant attachment styles or freeze modes or fear mode. Um, Such as fear of rejection, abandonment, which is so ancient now. We're stepping into your soul essence and the realization of who you are as a soul. You may be an ancient one. You may be a I don't like work with labels, even though if you're a multi-dimensional being, you can use the label as an archetype, no problem. Like if you are unique, if you are special, if you are different, we're unlocking your uniqueness. These are just all examples. We're releasing perfectionism, we're releasing control, we're strengthening your faith, we're deepening your faith, we're deepening your trust in the Creator, we're opening you up to unity, oneness, divinity, your leadership capabilities, your leadership skills. We're stepping into a deeper leadership from a heart-centered place. We're releasing sort of like misperceptions of self and misperceptions of reality. Where do you not see yourself? Where do you not allow others to see you? Where are you withdrawing love? Where can you give more love? Where are you holding yourself back from sharing your heart and sharing your love and being all of you? And why? Um, we're unraveling you, we're shedding, we're releasing, we're shedding, we're letting go, we're letting go, we're letting go, and letting you unite with Source, unite with your radiance, unite with your body and your health, and to sink deeper into your body so that there is you're taking up more space in your body We're releasing you from the fear of you being crazy, the fear of you being delusional. Like these are just examples of what's been coming up in clinic. And I know that surrender when you're attached can be challenging, but that's the sacred mission and assignment is when it comes to unconditional love, which is where we've come from and where we're going. When it comes to unconditional love, um, it requires that initiation of detachment. It requires that. Um, so it does take a lot of strength to surrender, but you wouldn't be given that position in life to be the light if you didn't know how to and if you weren't capable of it. You wouldn't be in the leadership position that you're in if you weren't capable. You wouldn't be living the life that you're living now if you weren't capable of the next level to that life. We're all stepping into our next chapter, and the catalysts, the triggers, and the life circumstances that are currently coming up for you is a catalyst to be the sacred initiation and the sacred doorway into your next level. And that's why it's happening. So it's a positive. It's all positive. It's all divine. It's all divine. It's all divine. It's all divine. And yet, nurture yourself when the emotions come up. Some of you, including myself, have had some purges. Let me tell you, we have been purging. Um, I'm not afraid to say this, that the realization that came through is that I tend to be the strong one. Like, as in like I hold myself back from feeling the sad, the grief, the dark. I stay strong. I'm more like well, let's fix this. Let's uh and not from a toxic fixing, like more so like I'm an optimist and a problem solver by nature. And so I will look at the situation and I'll be like, well, I can do something about it. I can alchemize it. I can transform it. I can turn it into wisdom. I can grow from it. I can fix it, which is really a very important virtue. But sometimes all we like are asked of is to sit with it and to feel it and not fix it and not alchemize it. And by being with it is the alchemy. Like, don't fix your grief. Don't transform your grief. Don't distract yourself from it. Be with it. If you need to take a day off to be with your emotions, then do that. Do the thing that you know that you need to do. Be that person for yourself. Do the self-care, book in that massage, go into nature, journal, cook yourself something lovely, call a friend. Any form of self-nurturance and self-nourishment that's necessary to feed your soul and to be your own best friend and to be your own lover. Like you need to do that for yourself. And your own lover would hold the space when it's necessary. Your own lover would, pick you up and uplift you when it's necessary. Your own lover will distract you in the right way when it's necessary. Your own lover will gift you when it's necessary. It's like, be that person for yourself, no matter what. The light, the love, the wisdom, the care. It's all about that tender loving care. And you've got to accept where you're at and not make up stories around it and not go to the worst case scenario because of the fear that you feel or because of the uncertainty that you feel or the anxiousness that you feel or the lack of security that you feel or the lack of reciprocity or validation that you feel from external sources or the lack of evidence that you feel. Like you need to stay neutral and not go to any conclusions or assumptions as the self protective mechanism because we're all releasing that self-protection. We're all releasing it. Um, so it's best to stay neutral and it's best to stay mindful and it's best to think positive, like, but what if it all works out? But what if it actually becomes the wish fulfilled? But what if the dream is actually unfolding? But what if it all works out exactly how it's supposed to and more? But what if it turns out the way that, like, it turns out to be even better than what you even envisioned, expected, or even desired? What if it's actually a gift? But what if this is the gift and it's happening for you because life wants to move through you and God wants to move through you and love wants to move through you now. And because love wants to move through you now, everything that isn't love needs to alchemize naturally through this initiation and activation. What if all of this is breaking apart, falling apart because your next chapter requires that higher vibration of alignment, of congruency, of coherency, of activation of your highest self and your highest potential, and you actually being that? And what if you're meant to be fearless because the real you is fearless? The real you is a fearless spirit, a courageous spirit. And everything that's coming up is just coming up in order to release and alchemize those frequencies, patternings, conditionings, assumptions, misperceptions, separation consciousness that actually isn't real, doesn't serve you. And what if your shadow is really your greatest gift? Like all the things that you've suppressed about yourself, all the things that you've judged about yourself, all the things that you've swept under the rug or hid about yourself is actually the very thing that makes you unique, special, wanted, needed, loved, accepted. And it starts with you. It starts with you owning all of you, the totality of you, owning all of it. The good, the bad, the ugly, the sad, to see it through the eyes of source, to see it through the eyes of true compassion, to be that real love, the realest of the real. And so let's just take a deep breath in and out. We're going to give you a liver and gallbladder balance through the wood element. And this is the meridian through the emotional balancing. So I want you to take a deep breath in and out. And place your hand on your heart or place your hand on your hips or any part of the body that feels tension. And we're just going to breathe in and out. Breathing in, smiling. Breathing out, smiling. Breathing in, smiling. Breathing out, smiling. Breathing in, smiling. Breathing out, smiling. We're going to clear the belief, the feeling, the reality, the time in your life where you felt like you couldn't be fully yourself, like you had to hide parts of yourself because you were judged or misperceived or misunderstood or unseen. And we're going to heal that from its origin, from its root. When you shut parts of you off, where you judged yourself, where you closed your heart off, where you closed parts of you off, where you hid parts of you behind a mask, behind a facade, people pleasing, characters, personas. We're going to release you from all the compensation modes that you have going for you, including nervousness and including anxiety as a compensation mode for self-protection. And we're just going to release that energy now through energy healing. I can easily delete it if you just give me permission. We don't need to dive into it to delete it. That's the beauty about energy healing. We're going to heal your heart from heartache and heartbreak and any sort of projections onto you around that. We're going to release you from all the times that you felt abandoned, that you felt betrayed, that you felt ashamed, that you judged yourself as not enough, that you criticized yourself for being not enough. We're going to release you now from resenting yourself. And we're going to give you divine forgiveness. And we're going to confirm that you are forgiven, that you're truly forgiven. And you're forgiven by your highest self. And now you're going to come home to your heart and you're going to realize how much love you have to give. And you're going to forgive your soul for the experience of not receiving enough love in the way that you needed it in childhood or in past lives. And we're going to evolve your inner child out of stuck, freeze, fear, flight, anxiousness, nervousness, shyness, or any other state such as humiliation, being territorial, defensive, reactive, attacking. We're just going to collapse all attitudes and just restart again. Wipe the slate clean. Blank canvas energy has just come through for you. We're going to release you from an absence of desires, accumulated shame. So I'm just deleting it now. Leave that with me. Like trust this activation found you. Trust that this is happening because it is, because it's real. I don't need to prove to you the alchemy that we hold together. I don't need to reassure you. If you're here, you're receiving the alchemy now, right? So I just want you to just do a little shake and little boogie. I'm being a bit too serious for my liking. Let's just smile, let's just laugh, let's just how hilarious is all of this freaking healing work, ascension work? Like it's just so freaking funny, the shit that comes up. We're doing it. Okay, okay, okay. So just shake it out, just shake it out, just laugh. Just laugh it out. Whew. Hello, beautiful. Hello, handsome. If you're watching this, you are so freaking loved by the divine. Like you are so loved. And guess what? Because the divine moves through all things, all people, all life, that means that life loves you. That means that all that is alive loves you. Now, when I say all that is alive loves you, doesn't mean every single person loves you. But when you're in oneness, when you're in unity consciousness, then people feel your heart, the purity of your heart, your source light, you being a source of love, light, truth, understanding, compassion, purity, innocence. Yeah, you might as well be loved by all, because if the creator loves you unconditionally, then the creator and creation are one. Therefore, creation loves you unconditionally. Therefore, you as creation, you as creator, you're in a love bubble. There's no denying it. Everything's coming in, everything's flowing in. So smile knowing that all that's left is flow, divine timing, being alive, being all of you, being that person that you know you need to be. How sexy is it when people are themselves? So sexy. Well, it is for me anyway. It's like I get really turned on when people are fully themselves. I'm like mesmerized, like like mesmerized. Like I need to know you. I need to know you. Let's be friends. Let's be friends. So take a deep breath in for me. We're going to activate your energy field, your body, your energy meridians, all aspects of your multidimensional self, your field, your health, your organs, your emotional body, your mental body, your spiritual body, who you are, and how to live your day-to-day life without always feeling doubtful. So we're deleting always doubtful. We're also deleting an ambivalence. Ambivalence. We're deleting anger issues and outbursts. And let's get real with the root cause right now. You know, where are you betraying yourself? Where are you not speaking up? Where are you staying silent? Where are you leaking your own boundaries? Where are you in places that you've outgrown? Where are you holding yourself back? Where are you judging others? Stop that. No more judging others, even if they're less evolved than you. I mean, we don't judge someone in kindergarten. We love those kindies. So it's time to give everyone grace. Everyone. Grace. Everyone. I want to say every mofo grace. Like, yeah, it's time. It's freaking time. And it's okay if you hate something. It's okay if you dislike something. It's okay if you separate yourself from the system, the matrix, the bullshit, the disease. Like, it's okay, but no judgment. No judgment. No judgment. If someone else, you know, um, has a different opinion to you, love on them for having the courage and the bravery to have that opinion and stick to it. We're loving on all differences, including the dark, baby, including the dark, including the materialistic, including the egoistic. Whatever it is that you dislike, there's an aspect of you that is that, you know what I mean? Like, it's just a reflection of one aspect of your psyche. Yeah, we just cleared it. I was just thinking about a situation that had come up for me as a sacred initiation. And I remember passing it, knowing that I really did do the graceful thing, you know, I did the graceful thing. And it's not a test. The universe doesn't test you. It's all initiation. It's all for your highest self to come through. It's all for your blooming. It's all for your flourishing. It's all for your blossoming. Really, truly is. A lot of it's not going to make sense because the higher in consciousness you go, the less logical it makes sense. So um let's not project onto the spiritual awakening experience with logic, prophesizing it, um, trying to control the outcome, trying to redirect the outcome. You just don't know. You just don't know. All you can do is get excited for the gift in it. All you can do is get excited for the gift in it. That's it. That's it. Surrender and get excited for the gift. That the thing that you're experiencing that doesn't make any sense because it's beyond your logic, it's in the spirit realm, is the thing that you will make sense of it after the fact in hindsight. But you're meant to just go through it and break open, break free, and shed and be that authentic, vibrant, healthy self. Refocus all your energy back onto you, and your mission and your purpose. Like it's this year is all about pure commitment to your mission. Like it is on, it is on, it is on. So whatever you're going through is the catalyst for that. I promise you that, even if it's relational, it's the catalyst for that. Because the emotions, the grieving, the shedding, the releasing, the letting go, the surrendering, the healing aspect, is refining you to work on what you do have control over. And what you do have control over is your creative genius that is waiting for you to be like, right, it's on, like Donkey Kong, like we're doing this, like we're all in, baby, we're all in, baby, we're all in, right? Take it step by step, day by day, breath by breath. I know that for some of the attached, anxiously attached you, that's going to be a challenge. But at this point, it's what's necessary to heal that anxiousness, to heal that uncertainty, and to really open you up to a deep connection to not only faith, not only trust, but also your intuition, your inner knowing. Because if you were really connected to your inner knowing, what is there to be anxious about? So, for a moment, what we're going to do is hold space for you to gift yourself the opportunity to energetically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually unlock your intuition and gift yourself an answer by me holding the space for you to a question that you have that's in your heart around your purpose, your career, your love life, your health, like it could be a health condition. It could be something relating to love and the connection. It could be what to focus on in terms of your purpose, in terms of your next offering, in terms of your like what you're here to do. Focus on any area of your life that is currently activated. So we're just going to take a deep breath in, have our eyes closed. Super consciousness, it is requested to teach us how to dive deeper, immerse deeper, unlock deeper, activate deeper within us, the intuition that lives within us, that is ready to show us, lead us, guide us to our next spiritual evolution, to our next chapter, and to answer the questions that we hold within through self-awareness, through self-love, for the highest good of all. Thank you, Creator, for your love. Thank you for this opportunity and invitation to unlock deeper, increased, expansive levels of intuition, instinct, and inner knowing. Thank you, higher self, for being the voice that sets my soul free. Thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done, and so it is. So we're just going to take a deep breath in and out. I'm just going to give you another minute to get your answers. Okay, I'm going to hold the space. Keep breathing. See what you see, feel what you feel, hear what you hear. It might not come up as a voice, it might not come up as language. Just see what comes in. That's it. That's it. Any image, any sound, sign, symptom, feeling, sensation, vision. One more second, breathing in, just really letting the visions, the images, the feelings, the sensations. This is a sacred ceremony. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. Allow yourself to feel what you feel. Journal what you need to journal if need be. And either way, you can always revise this, rewatch this, and do this again to continue to deepen your inner stillness, your intuitive ability to understand and know without knowing, to know without knowing. So what we're going to do is release you from avoidance in your energy field, any form of avoidance. We're going to release you from not being able to see the big picture. Energetically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, we're going to release chaos due to disorganization and shift that energy for you. Feeling closed off, you're in the right space to release that now. In any way, when it comes to yourself, your connections, your love, every area of your life. Critical of self, we're deleting that. So just take a deep breath in for me. Deceiving self or others, we're just going to release that for you now. And we're going to release all defensiveness as well. And we can understand the limitation around that defensiveness. But I just want you to know that right now, where this is a sacred opportunity and portal in order to actually release that. So allow yourself to release all difficulties in expressing yourself for whatever reason it can be. Maybe I'm just sensing what it is. I am getting a lot of nervous energy, scattered energy, shaky energy. I'm just going to pull it out. Energetically, I'm pulling out whether it looks like a worm, whether it looks like a parasite. I'm just going to pull out that energy. And the story and the narrative about why there are difficulties in expressing yourself. We're going to delete diminished drive. And any part of you that discloses confidential information or overshares. And we're going to release you from any past, present, future disorientation, dominance, not knowing what you want, and any erratic, repressed emotion. So I want you to just breathe through that one, because if there are erratic, repressed emotions lodged into your body, your fascia, your muscles, your energy field, your stomach, manifested as a health condition of any kind, it may not have been safe for you in the past to feel these emotions due to a particular pain or experience, but yeah, you can feel it to heal it, or you can receive an energy healing where right here, right now, you're being witnessed in the release of it, the purge of it, without it being a healing crisis or something that is really harming or too much for your system to handle. It's like, it's just, at the end of the day, it matters, but it doesn't need to be stored. So I just want you to take a deep breath in for me. There we go. There we go. All right, just take a deep breath in for me. And I just want you to smile. We're initiating you into your most heart opened self. Any part of you that exaggerates, feels like dead wood, feeling blocked, forcefully pushing forward, holds frustration, gone beyond frustration and anger, grumpy, impatient and intolerant, inability to stand your ground, indecision, ineffective anger, and irritability. Would you like your energetic field, your body, your emotions, every cell of your being, every aspect of your multidimensional experience, past, present, future, and beyond, to be cleared of these frequencies by being witnessed and by me deleting them simply through going into your energy field and deleting them, recoding them? Take a deep breath in for me. Any lack of clear vision, direction, and color in life, you are now being witnessed in releasing that. Any part of you that holds laziness, that believes that you're lazy, that has laziness due to exhaustion or lack of energy or imbalance or stagnation in your body, we're going to release that laziness and release that association and identification and just delete that program, emotion, judgment, and energy field. Any part of you that has lost touch of yourself in relationship or over time, we're bringing the touch back. We're bringing the touch back. Take a deep breath in. Any part of you that is meek and indecisive due to a lack of know thyself and due to a lack of acceptance of thyself, you're going to know who you are as decisive. You're going to find out. This is the era of self-mastery in decision making because you know thyself. Because you know thyself. Because we've done an energetic initiation right now, not only in this present moment, but also to your inner teenager, your inner young adult, and your inner child. It's like we're going back in time and we're initiating you into adulthood or an identity that is your cosmic true self, so that you can make decisions in alignment to your divine template, your true template, your unique template, and you know what that is. And you do this without guilt. So just take a deep breath in for me and out. And we're going to delete, release, transmute, transform you from never admitting to the real goals and ends, or no life plan, or no spark, or obsession with injustice, which interferes with life, or overachieving, and or over assertive behavior, over attention to structure, detail, and rules, overworked, passive aggressive behavior, passive stuckness, Pulling back from showing your real feelings. That's a big one. Those days are over. Vulnerability is your greatest superpower. I'm sorry, but man, you're going to have to do that. No more pulling back from showing your real feelings. There's nothing wrong with your feelings. Welcome to the era of true self. From the true definition of true self. Um, we're gonna we're gonna release the fear around showing real feelings. Oh man. Don't worry, we're gonna give you discernment when to lead, when not to lead. When to lead, when to receive. When to give, when to receive. Knowing when to. Being one with source in those moments of knowing when to be the lead and when not to be. When to show real feelings and when to protect yourself just because there's that necessary need for, because feelings also need to be controlled, not in a negative sense or like the sense of controlled in a bad way, but the sense of control in a good way. Like not all feelings are valid, but not all feelings need to be expressed in public or with others. There is a time for private feelings that are valid, that are soothed, that are accepted, that are processed, that are integrated, and then you let them go and you release them and you let them alchemize. They don't sit with you and you're not holding them. But also releasing you from pulling back from showing real feelings when it comes to your intimate connections. And if you have a fear of doing that because maybe it's too soon, maybe it's a new connection, maybe it's inappropriate timing, um, when it comes to that level of vulnerability where there's discernment on when to pull back from showing real feelings and when not to, um, we're just going to give you the confidence that it's okay, it's safe, you're accepted. There's no wrong. There's no wrong. And to release the fear of the consequences of what might happen if you do that, the story that you have in your head. Because it's actually really admirable. And again, I'm going to use this word just because. And it's really sexy when someone is authentic, like in showing their real feelings. It's a leadership skill. It's beautiful. In how it's done from a place of true authenticity. And to know when to be in your masculine about it and when to be in your feminine about it, when to be active and when to be passive, when to knowing the appropriate timing to allow your timing to be divine timing, to let your timing of showing real feelings to be divine timing. And to have that awareness and to have that faith, that surrender, that trust, that letting go, that intentionality. Let's release all parts of you that feel reckless. any parts of you with repetitive rebellion, resisting life's flow, running into obstacles, starting projects but not finishing them, stubbornness, temperament denies sincerity, unsure of yourself and your role in life. It's a big one. I want you to tell yourself right here, right now, what is your role in life? What is your role in relationships? Now, don't wear a mask. Don't put on a hat. Don't freaking carry an identity. We know that identities suffocate our free spirit. I'm not just a healer, I'm everything. I'm not just a priestess, I'm everything. I'm not just this or that. Like, I'm a shapeshifter, baby. Like, I'm everything and nothing. I'm whatever I want to be in the moment, and that's the freedom. But I do have a role in life. I have a genius. I'm a leader. I'm a divine feminine. I'm strong. I'm conscious. I'm a light leader. Holding those archetypes and labels very lightly because they're super nuanced, very unique to each and every individual. But we know our roles in life and in the family unit. We feel it intuitively. We feel it. I'm here to be a light because I'm a source of light, like an actual source of light. But I hold that lightly and I give that to myself first and foremost. Whatever your role in life is, you've got to give that position to yourself first and foremost. You've got to be that for yourself first and foremost. I'm also a lover. It takes a lot of courage to be a lover. We go first. We love first. We're open already. We're unattached. We compliment, we admire, we adore, we are affectionate without the need of it being reciprocal. Very direct or indirect, we're deleting that. Volatile emotions, we're deleting that. Wandering aimlessly, we're deleting that. Weak boundaries, we're deleting that. I mean, those times are over. Like, no excuses. It might have been difficult for you. It might have been stressful for you. You maybe wanted everyone to like you, approve of you. You were stuck in a particular identity. Whatever the reason is why you had weak boundaries, like fear of judgment, like wanting other people to perceive you a particular way, fear of being bullied, lack of forgiveness, afraid of death, not recognizing your self-worth and your value, whatever reason why you have weak boundaries, like those days are over. You're in the era, you've just crossed the threshold of doing the thing anyway, the boundary thing, like doing it. Like I've even gotten to a point where because I'm so devoted to my purpose and my mission as my number one thing, because of that, I actually don't have time to be everywhere with everyone. I literally have to say no to a lot of people. I just don't have the time. I'm on a mission, man. I'm on a mission. I don't do it in a way that It's always heart-centered, the way that I do it. Pause, breathe, feel, take some time out, hug a tree before you set the boundary, before you create the intention for the boundary. Like give yourself the grace to write the boundary down, understand the boundary, and know that nothing is personal. Nothing is personal. Nothing is personal. Ever. Do never, ever, ever internalize it. Ever. So write the boundary down, write the feeling down, and then take a few deep breaths and do not do anything too rash. Do not rush. Take your time, breathe, let it land, and then set the boundary. And then create the boundary. And some boundaries need to just be created energetically. And some forgiveness just needs to be sent energetically. And some speaking up just needs to be done energetically. You know, like you don't need to tell the person. You don't need to contact that person. You can just write it all down and let that happen energetically. Cast the spell for yourself and then release yourself from the spell of having to do it a certain way. So we've just detoxed you in your liver and your gallbladder, meridian, and the entire wood element to release repressed emotions, anger, frustration, to restore confidence, calmness, to release disturbed sleep, headache, dizziness, vertigo, to restore harmony, courage, clarity, to heal your liver energy, to relieve congestion, pain, cramps, headaches, tired, painful eyes, menstrual pain, insomnia, hernia, urine retention, shoulder pain, release irritability, resentment, jealousy, anger, attitude problems, and judgment. And let's also release you from competition with others. Like, for example, what came up for me is when I started feeling all this love frequency, there was one lesson that I had in terms of the attachment where I attached that love to a particular object when it's boundless, infinite love. Like that's what I'm feeling. It's like a love with all of life, love with all things, all people, humanity, animals, like life, all of that. But then there was like an egoic attachment to an object, to a person. It was, you know, it was projected, and then I had to release that because it was just an awareness, right? But what I'm trying to say is that, and it just left me because I think I cleared it, is yeah, just cleared it. Yeah, it'll come back to me. I don't know what I was trying to say. It's just left. I think it just cleared. So when I attached to it, I had to let it go. And that's what I did. Oh, so then I had a thought come through. And what I was realizing is that the self-love diminished a little bit because I unconsciously compared myself to the other. And then it's like, well, if I'm going to pedestal other people, I might as well bring myself up to the same pedestal or release everyone from a pedestal or don't be in unconscious competition with anyone. Don't ever compare yourself to anyone. There's no comparison. So don't compare. Don't be in competition with the person that you love. Let it go. Like that's a misperception of what love is. Don't let your mind take you down that rabbit hole. So that's what we're clearing right now, that competition when you are loving on someone or loving your life or whatever, wherever you're at, whatever context we're clearing, because we're working on life purpose, we're working on career, we're working on love life, we're working on inner self, inner connection to self. So we also have the positive frequencies of the wood element. I'm going to do it quickly because of time, but I want to give you a soul healing right now in your gallbladder. And I want to also just read one card, maybe two for you. So just take a deep breath in. Okay. As you breathe in and out, I want you to smile. Take a deep breath in. I'm going to be really quick with this activation, but you're going to receive it, so don't worry. We're teaching you the following. Are you ready to absorb what I am witnessing in you, coming through you, as you, for you? Ready? Let's go. Breathing in, breathing out. Keep breathing. It's very important that you breathe because the breath is the transformation. Downloading. You now have the ability to construct and execute a plan. You now have the ability to be in abundant flow. You now have the capability, the mastery, the awareness, the embodiment of alive and attentive. You have all of the mastery, embodiment, awareness, ability, self-realization of balanced aspirations and emotions. Capacity to determine rightness. Clarity in wise decisions. Cleansing your body and your home. Clear boundaries. Clear direction and personal vision. Let it land, let it land, let it land, let it land. It will land. We planted the seed. We're growing the seed. Let it land. Committed to continuous growth. Confident, assertive, and dynamic. I'm just activating. Eliminating toxic things from life. Enjoying gardening, planting, and your outside. Enjoying new beginnings. Enthusiastic about new life. Exercising regularly, daily. Expressing the fullness of your being. Flexibility and adaptability. Following your true purpose and path. Forward movement. Take a deep breath in. Free in self-expression on all levels. The creator and the created. You as creator in your creations. Goals and actions accomplished. That you go towards the light. That you have good judgment. So this is your embodiment now. Grounded within self. Hopes and dreams come to fruition. Imagination. Initiating fresh, clever, inventive ideas. This is who you are now. With inner peace on all levels. With interested in everything. Kind. Knowing what's right. Leadership qualities. Life plan on track. Long range planning. Love being active. Making something of yourself without the pressure, without the stress, pure joy. It's so simple, pure joy, like making something of yourself. Go on a 3-month transformation. Come with me, baby. Come with me on these transformations. Like let's do this. Let's do it. Imagine who you're going to be in 3 months. prioritizing, organizing, and strategizing. There's a mosquito in here that I can hear, and it's a big mofo. Oh, there it is. Jesus Christ. Okay. All right, let's keep going. Breathing. Respect for others, youthfulness, will. I didn't kill you for a reason, all right? Okay, let's do this. Strength, true strength, structure, stillness resides within. Simple knowing and guidance in life. Seeing future possibilities. Seeking challenges from a true perspective. Respect for self and others. Rapid growth. This is who you are. Breathe. Putting creative ideas into action. Renewed effort. Seeing clearly the world in all its colors. Being a skilled negotiator, and you're going there. You're going there. Like, you're stepping up in that. So practice. Let life be your teacher in the easy way. But yeah, you're a skilled negotiator, so you're going to have to be that. You're going to have to be that. And I don't like the word have to, but like at this point, like that's your destiny. So it's time. It's time. It's time to practice it. It's time to see every opportunity as an opportunity to practice your skill in negotiating, because that's destiny for you. There's a future version of you that is a master negotiator, like literally, so let's take the steps to meet that master self, because that master self exists within you now. It's literally just a life experience, practical thing now. Start with the guy at the coffee shop or the girl at the coffee shop. Somehow negotiate. Be creative in practicing your skills and mastery in negotiating. This is what's really interesting. Your embodiment now is strong capacity to organize, where stillness resides within, and knowing what that actually means. It's time to slow down. I was gonna swear then. It's like, slow the fuck down. It is. It really is. To have more stillness time. That's your greatest superpower, is that. That's where everything comes through: the relaxation, the rest, the action, the imagination, the channeling, the downloading, the wisdom, the healing. This is what this space is. This space is all just stillness. I mean, it doesn't have to be silent stillness, but silence is really important as well. It says here that who you are now is full of structure, true strength, unstoppable, vision, clarity, and perspective on point, that you always know how to go above the perspective that you have. You always know how to go to the highest perspective. You always know how to go to a new perspective. You know how to shift perspectives, because there are infinite perspectives, such as infinite solutions. There are infinite perspectives. That's why you're unstoppable, because you can always shift to a higher perspective, to a new perspective, to a grander perspective, to a bigger perspective. And that expands your consciousness. Warrior mentality. Now let's just have balance in that, because I have a warrior mentality, and let me tell you, when I don't, I need to learn not to always be the warrior. So like, well, let's just be real. Depending on who you are, we've got to balance that. Your will, you have now a will, a willingness, the will to become, meaning you're unbecoming all that you have been conditioned to be, and you're becoming literally the most raw, authentic, highest version of you, highest meaning truest, highest meaning fullest, highest meaning most alive, highest meaning like uninhibited, unlimited, uninhibited, unlimited. Yeah. Yeah. Take a deep breath in for me. Unrestrained, unrepressed, unrestricted, unconstrained, uncontrolled, uncurbed, unchecked, unbridled, your most unreserved, your most unself-conscious, your most boisterous, liberated, relaxed, outgoing, open, candid, outspoken, frank, forthright, spontaneous, instinctive, shameless, upfront self. Feel that power. You're being activated in that right here, right now. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Take a deep breath in and out. Breathing in, breathing out. Swan, the swan. Gliding with grace, nothing is withheld from this beautiful soul. It can discern what is genuine, authentic, loving, and what is from the ego parading. Even through the most impressive words or gestures, this soul can sense the holding within or of a core of fearful separation from the divine. With grace, it allows all to be and moves amongst this world with inspiring light and grace. Inspiring. Can't say that word for some reason. Inspiring. There we go. Light and grace. The great swan, the soul that moves the souls of others, is reaching to you now. The guru, the teacher, the light, the love that is all. You are blessed by a sacred, divine relationship with the essence of love itself that adores you and wants only for you to be free. That's huge. That's huge. I'm going to say that again. You are blessed by sacred, divine relationship with the essence of love itself that adores you and wants only for you to be free. This oracle reaches you now, indicating that you are held within the grace of the great soul, a teacher of the heart, of the spirit, and there is endless light bestowed upon you for protection. Your path ahead is assured. Soon you will be shifting from hope to a sense of inevitability in your attainment of the spiritual goals closest to your heart. Be with your practice of love through meditation, yoga, kindness, nature, dance, singing, whatever speaks to your heart. And know that you are one with the divine, and it's only a matter of time before you realize it. To love from afar, all we share are dreams. of what will unfold. Beautiful. Such powerful confirmation. And don't we know it? Don't we know it? I'm not even going to interpret that. That said it all, right? Like that just said it all. Listen to this again if you need to. Like just rewind a little bit. One last oracle for you, my beloved divine kindred soul. Relax. It's okay to accept what is coming your way now. It's not too good to be true. It's not too good to be true. Oh my God, it's not too good to be true. Wish fulfillment. Dreams coming true, baby. Soul dreams, soul dreams. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm feeling like the love bubble right now. Just feel what you feel. It's okay to accept what is coming your way now. Gentle your soul, steady your heart. Even the most precious treasure can be received by you. Why not? Are you not built of the same stuff as that treasure, beloved? It's all love after all. That is all that there is. Enjoy, accept, and rest in the knowledge that you are being invited into a sanctuary of abundance, peaceful rest, and replenishment now. It's just time. This oracle holds a message for you. The universe is trying to get something to you. More abundance, more love, an answer to a prayer. Sometimes the healing comes in unexpected packages. Sometimes we try so hard to find the answer, exerting so much effort to receive that we make things harder for ourselves than they need to be. So relax, have some fun, be at peace. Everything is working out just fine, and there's a nice surprise coming your way. The wind blows softly through grass and my open heart. Love unexpected. Gifts received. I'm so excited for you. Do not sabotage the gift that is coming your way. I know who I am without sabotaging it. I know who I am without feeling unworthy, undeserving of this. I am worthy. I am deserving. I am the treasure. I am the mirror of all that is good. I am the reflection of the light. I am the light. I am the light. I belong to the light. I belong to the light. I choose my position as the light. I know my position as the light. I know my position as love personified. I know my position as love embodied. I am love itself. I am divine love itself. I am literally a walking divine love. I am literally an embodiment of divine love. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. I've got more balances for you. I'm in clinic actually tomorrow as well. I've got sessions then. So I'll hop on to give you some downloads that are very activating downloads, very divine love. But first we need to heal your liver, gallbladder for your hair, your hormones, your like body, like just get you out of resentment and exhaustion mode, and exhaustion that you didn't even know that you had. It was just, like it was just a lot of ascension, a lot of busyness, a lot of like scattered energy, and now it's like stillness, stillness, stillness. Like that exhaustion and the health issues that you're maybe facing right now has literally been a wake-up call to get you to slow down and get you to be fully present. So everything is divine. Everything is divine. Reach out if you want a session. I've got a special coming on right now, but I'm not going to tell you what the special is. You just have to get in contact, and then I'll just send you all the details. So feel free to find me on Instagram, comment below, and I'll get in touch with you. Or you can always email info@soulcenteredkinesiology.com.au, or you can find me on my website, soulcenteredkinesiology.com. I'm on Instagram and YouTube mainly. And yeah, I'm excited for your next activation. You guys are rising. So beautiful to witness. So incredible to witness. If you have any questions, if you have any requests for an energy balance, do not hesitate to let me know, because I'm always wanting to dive deeper into this work and to really support you in the best way that I can. I'm all about service for our highest good. And I heal in the process. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for being a witness of our co-creation. Thank you for being in co-creation together with you and me right here, right now. So I'll see you guys next time. Lots of love. Blessings to you, beloved. Blessings to you.